Dark World. It's not a game you just play. Behind every door, a terrifying challenge. Throughout every chamber, unspeakable danger. But deep within a real castle, victory. Dark World. It's not a game you just play. It's a game you must survive.
Are you brave enough to fight dragons, to battle wicked monsters, to destroy the Sunstone? Introducing Dragon Strike. When Dragon Strike the video ends, Dragon Strike the game begins. Team up with friends to do battle, to defeat vicious monsters. Dragon Strike the video comes in Dragon Strike the game.
There's a brand new game with a brand new board and many sides where perils are stored. It's a magic world of whirling pools, temples and treasures and glistening jewels. If you haven't got the weapons and tools, how are you going to fight those grisly ghouls? Find the key, you're on your way home, but don't forget the cantankerous gnome. Key to the Kingdom from Waddington's.
Welcome to a world of wizards, able to transform into different creatures with new powers. The Tower of the Wizard King, a game of battle, territories, and conquest. Enter the tower as a dwarf, emerge a raging minotaur. The Tower of the Wizard King. Go into it with an open mind, come out of it with a whole new attitude.
Space Crusade takes you into warp space to fight the force of chaos. Deep in a parallel universe where nightmares are real. Space Crusade, the ultimate adventure game, where you must use all your skill and weaponry.
Plasma gun! Dreadnought!
To battle through infested starships and win the highest rank. The ultimate encounter is here. Space Crusade, now with a new adventure pack.
There will come a time when Earth will be nothing but a wasteland, and there will be a Nephirite overlord armed with a Gehenna puker, ready to spew burning plasma and melt your head. He is but one of the hideous forces you face in Mutant Chronicles, the game of good versus disgusting evil. Mutant Chronicles, evolution's about to take a nasty turn.
I've replaced your shoelaces with fruit by the foot.
So you did. I replaced your fingers with fruit by the foot.
Bravo. I've replaced your bones with fruit by the foot.
Indeed you have. I replaced your guitar strings with fruit by the foot.
Seems like a step backwards, but alright. I've replaced your bones with fruit by the foot.
Indeed you have.
I've replaced your bones with fruit by the foot. I've replaced your DNA with fruit by the foot.
Evolution's about to take a nasty turn.
That would be end game, my friend.
Fruit by the foot, fruit-flavored snack.
HeroQuest. Deep inside another dimension, face battling barbarians and evil magic on a quest for adventure in a maze of monsters. This is HeroQuest, the fantasy adventure game where winning means mastering the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And magic.
Fire of Wrath.
And the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And magic.
Fire of Wrath.
And magic.
Fire of Wrath.
And the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And the arts of combat.
And broadsword.
And the arts of
broadsword.
And magic.
Broadsword.
And
fire of broadsword.
Once you get into it, you'll never be the
broadsword.
HeroQuest. Now with 2 new
broadsword
adventure packs, the legend grows.
Wow! Hello, hello. 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 How's the sound? Is the sound okay? If you thought there were any sound issues at the very beginning of the stream, no, there weren't, and you're wrong. First of all, I hope you enjoyed that. I put that together for you guys. And I'm going to use that for my stream intro every time. You're 5x5. It should be actually 7x5. Big Monster Uber MX TRO Lore. Thank you very much for your new membership. I really appreciate it. Make sure you get into the Discord where I can apply your permanent role. Welcome everybody. Good morning. Welcome home, brave adventurers. It is I, Ash. I'm here with my coffee in my favorite coffee mug. And starting to wonder now about all the games that I missed in terms of commercials. Talisman? Wonder if Talisman ever had a commercial. 3rd edition Talisman would be really cool to add to that collection. Wonder if Dragonfire had a commercial. Wonder if Dungeons & Dragons, the fantasy board game, or Dragon Quest had commercials. Ooh. Wonder if the X-Men board games had commercials. We have a number of things we're going to do today. A number of things. Returned home after a game of Homebrew HeroQuest, destroyed them in the final room. Oh, that's stone cold. That's so cold. So cold. It was chaos with 2 under 3s there. Never again. 2? Oh, God. Oh, no. And they didn't want to play as goblins? I'm just kidding. Please do not give goblin miniatures to the youngins. The D&D game had one. Well, shoot. I guess you can look forward to a slightly expanded commercial intro not next Sunday, but the Sunday after next. Fruit by the Foot commercial got a little out of hand. Congrats on getting Wizards of Morcar. Thank you. Copy arrived Saturday. It's awesome. I'm thoroughly impressed. Thoroughly. It's everything I could have hoped for and more. Everything I could have hoped for. I feel like I understand the brains at Avalon Hill. I understand what they're doing. I understand how they approach this stuff and add stuff. And I had predictions on like how they would be doing stuff, and it was as I thought. Haven't opened your copy of Wizards of Moscar? We always started in the Dragonstrike Tavern between quests and HeroQuest. Smart. That's where I would. Classic HeroQuest board and all the Dragonstrike boards, 100%. 100% use all. I would use all 5 boards, and the Dragon Quest board too, because of its it's just another board to use. Yes, so we have some things we're going to do. We're going to spend some time playing Lurchbrick's HeroQuest, which is going to blow everybody's eardrums out. I'm fairly certain. At least mine. So I'll make sure it doesn't blow out anybody else's. And we're going to do some giveaways. And when I say some, I'm hoping to get through all the giveaways because I have 15 things to give away. I have 15 separate things that I need to give away. So the way that I need to do this is whoever's interested in the giveaway, I need you to be able to join the Discord and once you're in there, you're not going to have access to very much. You're going to be in a landing page called Starting. You don't have to give me money. You don't have to. But I believe I'm going to hold the giveaway in that spot so that I can get in touch with the same person who wins. And I also need to stress, unfortunately, I can only send these things to residents in the U.S. So the giveaways are for people, because I'm going to use media mail, because otherwise shipping will kill me. Shipping will absolutely destroy me for 15 things that I got to send out. And I don't want to sell this stuff. I can't sell it because it was given to me for homebrew presentations here on the channel. Holy goblin sack. Any idea when Wizards of Morcar is released? It's released basically now. Depending on the store. Go to Amazon, go to Big Bad Toy Store, go to Entertainment Earth, and just check every day. Refresh the pages once in a while and see if they're back in stock, because it's doing its typical wave stock thing where HeroQuest expansions get sent out. The official release date is in February, I think. But you have where it will go out of stock, even though it's not sold out. That's just all they have currently, and they can't sell you more till they get more stock in, which sounds like the exact same thing as sold out. I'm trying to word my way around it, but it's not gone just because it's not available, if that makes sense. Every single one of the HeroQuest expansions that has released retail has gone through this exact same cycle. It's out now, though. At least in the US and definitely in Australia, because the reason that we're getting our copies early is because a distribution went to Australia and ended up getting sold. And when that happened, Avalon Hill / Hasbro said, well, we're not going to enforce the street date embargo. We're not going to say sell it, but we're not going to say don't sell it. Basically, whoever wants to break through that tape can do that without repercussion. So that's what happened. Uber MX, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you. Thank you, Brave Hero. I really appreciate you. Does that mean if you can't use Discord, you can't enter? So, yes, because I don't have a way to verify that you're the same person who entered. I can do polls on YouTube. I can do spinners. I can have all of your names entered into the... but I can't necessarily... I guess I could. I guess I could do it that way. It would involve a little bit more administrative effort from, say, you. If you're wanting to do it, you can tell me what your email is, and you can send me an email from that email address that's got the address for me to send your stuff to. And then I'll know it's you, because that's my two-step verification. I've had to go through the same thing on Itch. So if you're on Itch and you win a jam, your username usually doesn't connect to anything. I mean, it doesn't by default. You have to get on your page and decorate it with your email and your socials and all that. But if you don't do that and you win a jam, I literally have to be like, shoot me an email or send me a message on Discord. And I also want you to tell me what your username is. And then I will usually check Discord, and if I got a message, I'll be like, now I want you to comment there saying that you got my message back. And that proves to me that it's the same individual. That it's just a way of keeping bad actors out. But you're right, though. Maybe if people really don't want to use Discord, they shouldn't have to. If there's a way that I can verify that you yourself did win. So if you expose your email address in the chat, which I don't like that idea either, because there's no way to DM somebody on YouTube. I might think about it a little bit more. I might do a couple of giveaways just the normal way first. You might see a goal at the bottom of the screen. You should. I mean, you will. It's there. But it is... Are we at 2%? Yes. The goal works. Oh my god, it's the first time the goal's worked. Oh my gosh. I found my grail. I found my Holy Grail board game, and I know it's going to end up being ridiculously expensive. It's an auction. It ends in about 6 or 7 days. So 6 or less at this point days. So I am doing a live stream, and I'm doing something that I do not usually do. And I am once again asking for your support, because I think this is going to be really hard for me to get, and I don't think I'm going to get the chance, at least not again, for a while. When I say Grail, it's not because it's expensive, it's because it's rare. And unfortunately, that also does mean expensive. But it's not a case of, well, I'll just wait for the next one, you know, like Dark World, Village of Fear, that's a bad example because it's also super rare. All right, so if we can sort of verify with people what their identities are, that, you know, the message that I get from you is the same as your username, and we can establish a way for me to respond to the message you send me and then tell you what you need to comment on to prove that your username matches your email that you send. We can do this without using Discord. We can do the administrative effort of proving who you are to me, and I'm not saying send me your driver's license. I just need to know the person who wins, who has the username or the handle here, is the same person who is giving me an address. So, hooray for Gen X. Don't know how to use Discord. It's just an asynchronous chat program. If you've ever used MSN, it's the new MSN. It's the cool MSN. If you use Teams at work, it's Teams for video game players. It's Teams for gamers. So, got removed for inactivity on Discord. I did do a purge recently, but it didn't remove lurkers. It removed people who just never signed in Discord. So, welcome everybody. Tomb of Macula, Omen Pyro, Sack of Ham, Sweet Business. I saw Ribby pop in earlier. Fawn Heart, Super Demon Wizard, Joshua Morale, Dub Styles, excuse. The office people at work use Teams. The people in the field hate Teams. Yeah. Kylie Brock, I gotta use Teams too. It took me a second to kind of like wrap my head around certain things in it, but I get it now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a solid 4 or 5. If you're using Teams, it usually means that you're not able to moderate or be an administrator or anything. So it's like you don't have as much control. All you can do is chat and post GIF images if your company allows it. And like, who wants to do that? I have a couple of other treats throughout the stream too. Welcome Renarius, Kevron, Nightmaster. Good morning. Cheers to you guys. I'm already halfway through this cup of coffee. And that's not good. So I'd like to do, let's see if I can do this with the engagement deal. I don't know if I can do that. Ugh, I don't know. How can I do this? Let's look up a way, because I've been spending a lot of time trying to figure other things out. And not this necessarily. Spin wheel. Spin wheel. Spin wheel online. Random name picker. I like that. Can I share this with people? It'd be really cool. That'd be so cool. Oh my gosh, I can't see the whole name. Justin Raston 8802. Thank you so much for the Canadian $13.99. Thank you. Good luck with your Grail game. Thank you. Quick question for you. I have a newborn baby girl, and I can't wait to share HeroQuest with her in a few years. At what age can kids play HeroQuest? This is tempting me to do a Will Babies HeroQuest episode. If she's small enough, you can move her along the board whenever you roll dice. Okay, so I would say for legal reasons, for regulatory reasons, it's got to be the age that's on the box. But obviously, there are a lot of people who play games with their kids with modified rules or with modified materials so that they don't like eat the goblins or anything. So that's going to be up to you. But you could get the concepts in there early. You could buy her like Care Bears, My Little Pony, whatever she ends up getting into. What are those things called? Ah, God, Labubu's. And if you happen to get like a quilt or a baby blanket that has a grid pattern on it, appropriately sized, and you kind of move them along the squares, it won't take long for her to mimic that, and then suddenly you've got the seeds are taking place. I heard Discord bloop. Oh, we got some folks joining the community on Discord. Cool beans. All right, so we're gonna do our very first giveaway right now before I jump into. Thank you very much for your question, by the way, and for your donation. I really appreciate it. It's gonna take me a minute to kind of get everybody. I guess it won't take me any time at all. I gotta be careful here. Justin Raston. You recently became a member too, right? A Cup of Coffee member. I appreciate it. Ike D5402. Dudes! Let's go grab the other goal. Is the donation thing working? Yeah, it's working. I can't believe my overlay is working. That's so cool. Uber with a capital U. Uber MX. TRO. Lore. Woof. Our youngest is 9. Comes to attention, we find sometimes she'll finish a quest, sometimes we have to pick up where she's left off. Yeah, it depends. My son's been playing for 3 years, he's 11. Do I see Tower of the Wizard King in the background? The Golden Wizard model, and it was always my mentor model back in the day. That's an amazing use for that model. Yeah, if you catch the stream when it first airs, actually you can watch the replay when this is all over with. You can watch the commercial collection that I've placed at the very beginning. That way, if the you can see Tower of the Wizard King's commercial that aired back in the day as part of that collection. Effing ads. I'm so sorry, Ike. I'm sorry that the ads were not the HeroQuest ads at the beginning. I'm sorry. Maybe I should demonetize the stream, That way you guys won't see. I don't think you guys will see ads if I demonetize it. I've been wondering about that. The next live stream I do, I'll turn the ads off, or I'll turn monetization off, because I've always kind of had this suspicion that you're going to see ads either way. It's just a matter of, am I going to get the ad revenue or is YouTube? So, okay, we're going to the sampler channel. Yes, the Amalgam Archive is my Discord. Yeah, YouTube Premium's worth it. You don't think so at first, but after you used it for a while, it's... No, bro. Make gaming funds. Ad revenue on live streams is close to... No, I shouldn't say close to nothing. I've never done a really deep analysis. But I've never heard people complain about ads either. I didn't know people were having to see ads. I heard a rumor that ad blockers block YouTube ads. They try to get around that. Honestly, it's a race. play with a few kiddos and I let them res. I put out the crystal from jungles and a marker and use video game rules. Get back to your body before the party wipes. Very good. Very good. Yeah, World of Warcraft. Get back to your body and resurrect. And within 15 seconds if I forgot to log in on YouTube. Okay. So, in the sampler channel, which is the landing page, we're going to do our first giveaway in Discord. Oh, I took over the audio? Oh, that's gross. Still need 2,900 hours till you're monetized. You'll get there. It's the toughest part out of all of it's that part. The toughest part is always the thing that you have yet to do. Hello, brave heroes. This is the first giveaway. Welcome. To participate. Will goats be given away? Gee, I wonder who that was that asked that. To participate. Simply react with the appropriate emoji when prompted. How do you participate in the giveaway? Go to the description below and look for a link to the Discord. You can't have access to the full Discord unless you're either a YouTube member or a patron. But this giveaway is for people who aren't doing those things. I want anybody to be able to do this. So you'll come to a landing page in the Discord. They're starting to roll in now. Nick Soap Dish, Fawn Heart, Monkey Paints. Love it. For example, okay, so you're just going to react with the appropriate emoji. For example, to enter this giveaway, react with the turtle emoji. Welcome to die. Okay, and then we add a reaction, and we go ahead and add the turtle. And that's how we do that. That's it. No, you gotta click on the turtle. You gotta click on the turtle. You can't. No, Ike. Stop flexing your super reactions. You have to click on the normal emoji. You will have to click on the turtle emoji that is already reacted on the post. Smiley face, so you don't think I'm mad. Oh, man. There's a 10-minute countdown in Discord before you can chat for the first time. Okay, we don't have to do it right now. I can respect the well, actually no, I can't. People who are joining Discord for the first time, this is going to be a pretty small giveaway. So the next giveaway will allow you plenty of time before that 10-minute timer is. Never work with children or animals or YouTube viewers. Discord is a no-go. That's fine. We're just gonna do these first few rounds in Discord, and then the rest of it we'll do outside of Discord. I'll call it after a certain time. Then associate every reactor with their number, then spin a wheel, then the wheel result is the winner. That's it. So I have to click on the turtle you posted or posted turtle emoji. You have to click on the turtle that I posted. To react with a turtle, you would right click on a message, or you would click the add reaction. But there's already a turtle there. I put the turtle there for ease of accessibility or whatever. So it's very possible that I could be the winner of my own giveaway. So hopefully I'll continue to win lots of prizes in my own giveaway so that I can give more prizes away. Let's see what the first giveaway item is going to be. No, the turtles don't belong in the YouTube chat. The first giveaway is Discord only. The first giveaway is just for people who can join the Discord and chat right away. We have in the sampler channel. Which Discord channel? The Discord server, the Amalgam Archive, is linked in the description below. I should put some text up on the screen, actually, because there's going to be people who join, and I'm not blaming anybody for joining and then not knowing where to go. So we're going to do some text. Why are the turtles invading my chat? Why? No, it's not the more turtles you post, the better a chance you get. Kyle Brock, thank you so much for the $5. That's so kind of you. Thank you. I'm going to write your name down because I want to give special recognition in my video credits to everybody who has helped me at this time. This is a big deal for me. I want to make sure. I say it's a big deal, but there's other things that could, use your money so much more than just me. I'm talking about getting a board game off of an auction. You don't have to. I can't do YouTube and Discord at the same time. That's fine. We're not going to do them both at the same time. We're just going to do one or the other, and the first ones are going to do Discord. That's all. So I'm going to switch over after I get this this text put up here. We're going to add something to the chat. Horde of the Dread Turtles. Giveaway instructions. To participate, first join the Discord server, the Amalgam Archive, linked in the description below. I like turtles. You will land in a channel called Sampler. I'm gonna call it giveaway temporarily because that's gonna make things easier. So we're gonna edit this channel and we're gonna call it giveaway. Hopefully it doesn't give me an error. There we go. There we go. Giveaway. People still posting turtles. Still posting turtles. I'm gonna be haunted. To participate, first join the Discord. That doesn't help me. I can't be having first. Oh yeah, this is important. To participate, US only. US only. Sorry. First join the Discord server, the Amalgam Archive. K Pyres, thank you so much for your $10. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. To type this one down. Pyres. I'm going to show these people so many times whenever I get to a video doing this, if I win this. Thank you. There's really no telling how much this stupid thing is going to end up being. So if it ends up that it costs way less than what I think it will, then the excess will go to... I'll run some polls, and we'll try to see what people want to see. And if people... First, linked in the description below. And then if it costs more and I end up doing my best to get it and I don't get it, then I'm just going to have to also run polls and see what people want me to get, because it feels... There's a lot about this that feels bad. It feels bad to ask for money, for one thing. You will land in a channel called Giveaway. Then just follow the instructions. Are you happy for overseas to win prizes if they'll cover the postage? I'll tell you right now, most of what I have to give away, you could just buy for the cost of the postage. These really aren't like huge, big I'm not giving away entire board games or anything. I'm just giving away homebrew stuff. But I also don't have a good way to predict how much it'll cost. For shipping to EU, it always costs way more than I think it will. So then just follow the instructions for each giveaway. Okay, so with this here, hi, you have best content on internet. Thank you, Darth Daddy-O. We're gonna go ahead and just put these instructions. Here we go. Here you go. How do you like that? Easy to read. Clear. Friendly. I don't like that either. This is a lot of stuff I should have prepared for beforehand. At this rate, I'm not going to be able to get to all the giveaways. I'm probably not even going to be able to open Large Brick. Good. You like that? All right, we'll do this, and then I'm actually going to go to the properties, and I'm going to go to the... Will any of the giveaways use AI art? Absolutely. Oh, you know what? Some of them do have AI stuff. They're older things that I reviewed on the channel, and the reason that I'm giving them away is because I can't stand the AI. Either it's prototype stuff, or I wasn't as harsh back then because I was still wanting to accept stuff to show off. But some of this stuff, each thing individually will have... I'll give you full disclaimer. So I'd like for there to be a shadow. I want to select the color on this. So we're going to... Okay. Background opacity. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. I think we're good. We're not going to win a free car. There's not going to be a free car. There's no free car. Actually, I do have a car that I'd probably be happy to give away if you came pick it up. I do have a Chevy Tracker that I'm getting ready to junk, actually. It's actually U.S. residents only. There we go. People are coming up with their own turtle. If I go to Discord, I lose YouTube. Yeah. What's your junk car? It's a 2003 Chevy Tracker. It's been my absolute baby for a long time, but the wiring harness decided to flip me the bird. So I said, you know what? I'm tired of spending thousands in repairing it. I'm done. done. Okay. So we are now in Discord. Wizards of Morcar. I'm going to switch over to a different view to show you what I've got going on here. Oh, I need this. Hold on. I need these giveaway instructions copied. And I need them pasted here. Duplicate them. There we go. There we go. All right. Here we are. First giveaway, Dungeon Morph. Dungeon Morph, crypts, lairs, and sewer designs. You can see it. I know that you can see it now. I got these at Gen Con. They have a lot of uses, particularly if you're playing a game like 5e. Basically, this is going to provide you with unlimited dungeons forever. You will not live long enough to play through all of the configurations of dungeons that these provide, even if you are doing just 5 of these at a time. Sorry to be depressing, we just don't have lifespans like elves. I don't think an elf would live long enough, actually, to take advantage of all these. But each one is a completely unique configuration of rooms and corridors, and they all link up to one another. So let's just grab like 5 real quick at random, and then we'll place them on the table, kind of at random. And then we'll put them all upright, because that's the least I could do. And now we have a dungeon. We have a dungeon. What kind of a dungeon? Maybe not necessarily a HeroQuest dungeon. But this is our first one. So going to Discord. I'm going to Discord. To enter the giveaway for, what is this called? Dungeon Morph. Click on the, what should this one be? What should this one be? Let's do a European castle. Click on the European castle. Below this message. I need to temporarily turn off the ability for people to send messages in this channel, I think. So that nobody will... Yeah, let's do that, actually. There we go. Below this message. Once the... Okay, and there's that, and we need to add the reaction, and there's our castle. There they are. Whoa! Whoa! I see some people trying it out. Very good, very good. I like that. You know what? We should see what this looks like. I'm gonna switch over to it and show you. Okay, so you see this is Discord. This here, the Amalgam Archive Discord. You're going to land, it looks different because I have full channel access, obviously. But you're going to land in the giveaway channel. And right here is what you got to click on, this castle emoji. Ike, I swear, that's not... How many of those do you have? I thought they were a finite amount. I thought you got like 3. You've used like 10. How much are you spending on nitro? And you made it go away? You wasted it. You can't just do that. Somebody's using my Veer's laugh. Well, there you go. All right, so I'm going to give it another minute, and then I'm going to call it. They're included. Are they just like free? Like you can use 50 and it's just nothing? I got like the $3.99 a month demo of Nitro, and it's like you get 2. You can only use. What is Nitro? It's like Discord Premium. You get all these. Ask Ike. Ask Ike. Ike, what is Nitro? You can boost servers, which is pretty cool. It lets the server have access to more tools, like server banners and stuff. I also wanted to say, I want to host a Conan the Adventurer watch party sometime this coming week. So I really only want to do that for people who are members or patrons. So like joining the Discord's fine, and you can always keep tabs on the few things that you have access to. But once you become a paid member and I stamp you with that permanent paid stamp and you have access to the rest, for those people, I want to be able to host the watch party. So I'm going to do a Conan the Adventurer watch party here before I stream next, and we're going to watch several episodes of one of my favorite cartoons. You have 2 giveaway channels in your Discord. Had me confused. The one that has activity. The one that has activity will be the one that you will actually engage with. If there are 10 giveaway channels and one of them is moving with instructions, that'll be probably the one. I would move the other one temporarily. I guess that's an option. Let's see. Throw it in the archive for now. Now you can't see that one. It's disappeared. Oh man, my archive channels are showing because I'm recording the screen. Sorry for that confusion though. It's been rectified. Ten's enough. We're going to call it at 10. We have 10 people who have entered this first giveaway. So, who are the people? Right here. These are the people. It's actually 9 people, not counting me. But we are going to take this, add these names to this wheel. Whoops. We need to do, what do we need to do? We need to do this, that. Then we can take you. There we go. Whoops, that's not what I want to do either. I need Discord. This is what I need. This is what I need over here. Yeah. Okay, I need to customize this wheel. There we go. Now it looks like I know how to use the internet. Drignol. Ike. Nick Soap Dish. Fawnhot. Ribby. Aquarian. Paul. Just a reminder, I can only ship to people in the U.S. Leonidas. 7875. I'm also, for these first few ones, I'm not going to prohibit anybody from entering more than one. So if I end up sending you, if you end up winning more than one, then I'm just going to send both of the things to you. I'm also not going to honor requests to send them to somebody else. So if you win and you don't want it, I will put it back up for giveaway. I'm not going to give it to somebody else. I've hosted enough of these giveaways that, not just here, but like for game jams and all kinds of stuff, I know where the pitfalls are. All right, here we go. We're spinning. Fawnheart is the winner. Ah, man, I don't know if you can hear that. We have like applause. This would do better over here, actually. If I do this here and do this here, now you can actually see it. Well, now the chat's covering it up. Why can't you guys cooperate for once? Here we go. We'll put the wheel here. Put the wheel here. That's the first one. That's the first one. It's gone to Fawnheart. So, time for me to get into my giveaway thingy here. Fawnheart, congratulations so much. You have won Dungeon Morph. I'll be in touch with you a little later. And it may not be today. It might not be today. At some point when I have the time but it'll be I'm going to get all this stuff wrapped up here in the next week. So, now, the next thing. We're getting right to it. Getting right to it. Also, I need to I need to speak very quickly about the purpose of this particular stream. It's twofold. One is to give things away because they're just cluttering up my floor. I would like to give everything that's on my floor away. I have 15 things down there of about this size, of about this variety, this flavor, and I need it to go. It needs to go. So, this next one is also going to be on Discord because that worked out okay. Sorry, Fawnheart. Oh, yeah. When I reach out to you, I will be reaching out to you on Discord for the Discord giveaways. So I actually need to make a note of that for myself also. So you won via Discord. That's how we're doing that. If you are using a phone, then you could do all this on your phone. If you're watching YouTube on TV or on PC, you could definitely get into your phone if you're having trouble running two things on the same device. But if you're on like a potato PC or an older phone or something and it just doesn't have the wherewithal to keep both things open, then I get it, and I'm sorry. This next thing is, and we're going to switch over to the dual camera view. The Dreadening Decks First Edition from Advanced Armory. This is the first edition, so I'm going to give you the disclaimer now. It did use AI visuals. The Contemporary Edition claims to not use AI at all, and while that's very difficult to tell, sometimes you are telling your artists, I don't want AI, do not use AI, and they're like, you got it, boss, and they use it anyway, and they do so in a manner that, fools you. I'm not saying that they are or are not. I'm saying it's too difficult for me to judge by today's standards. I can't pledge to you that they don't. But this old one I know does, and this was revealed to me by the creator. But these are AI images on the back and on the front. But this is the Dreadening deck for HeroQuest. This is a method by which you can introduce terrible things per quest into your HeroQuest game sessions. You can actually use these for a few other dungeon crawlers as well, if they have things like orcs or skeletons in them. For example, Elite Horde. The greenskins guarding this dungeon are experienced and prepared. You are in for a challenge, my friends. All goblins and orcs gain +1 body. So we have the same thing for Elite Undead. They gain +1 attack. The Elite Horde, goblins and orcs gaining 1 attack, 1 defense. All goblins and orcs gain +4 movement. Goblins and orcs wander in groups of 3 in this dungeon. This is essentially telling you, hey, if you have a wandering monster that's an orc or a goblin, you're going to get 3 of them. So, my hands are not included. You don't get my hands. So this is what is up for grabs. Nightmare Horde. This ups the difficulty from Elite. So they now gain +2 attack, defense, body. Orc Shaman. Orcs in this dungeon are trained in the mystic arts. They have +4 mind points and may cast 1 fire spell each. Goblin Cut Purse. These troublesome goblins are trained well in stealth, escape, and thievery. Each time a goblin wounds its target, they lose 1 card from their inventory chosen at random instead of taking damage. If the goblin escapes line of sight of all heroes, it is removed from the board along with any stolen items. Blackwater Cultists. All abominable fishmen gain +4 mind and may cast water spells. It goes on like this. The intent, though, is to draw one. Draw one before you begin play. As the game master, as the dungeon master, as Zargon, whoever. Champion of evil, by the stars. What horror is this? I should have accompanied you. Die well, my friends. If this quest includes a named evil character or boss monster, double all stats on their profile. So here they are. The Dreadening deck. I'm going to go back to... Can we enter for each of the giveaways? You can. You can right now. I don't ask anybody to understand my beef with AI art. There's plenty of resources out there for you to read up on and understand for yourself. But it's there, it's prevalent, it's real, it's valid, it's recognized here on the channel. And that's all I have to say about it. You can join more than one giveaway. In this one, we're going to... I'm going to go ahead and copy. I'm going to copy my last one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're... What AI beef? Yeah, this is the absolute wrong channel to come in with that attitude. It's not welcome here. No, UK, I'm sorry. It would break me to ship it to UK. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's, like, equivalent or anything. Jordan Sorcery does some UK-only giveaways, and he has really, really cool stuff. Everything he has that's, like, that he gives away is many times the worth and you... rarity and scarcity of what I got. Brother, I'll get you a place in the UK so you can give away over here. One of these days, I want to attend a UK convention. What emoji do I want to use for this? I want to do green. I want to do like slime. Can I do slime? Can we do slime? We don't have slime. Green. We're going to do apple. US only. US only. I'm very sorry. Okay, add a reaction, view more reactions. There it is. Green apple is live. The barf react is technically slime. That's correct. I 100% agree. Too late. It's a green apple. I use advanced armory on my game. Do you like it, Fawnheart? I actually like the advanced armory weapons. I liked the vision that the creator had at Flashhammer. So when this came out, there were a ton of cards. If you were collecting them way back, you will know. There are just an absolute ton of cards, and a lot of them represent the same thing. So the reason that Justin did that is because he wanted to give this element of... let's say you got the short sword. There are like 10 cards for the short sword, and they all functionally are the exact same, but they all have different pictures. He wanted to be able to provide you with a way to feel like you are customizing the look of your character. Even though it's just the loadout, it's just cards, that's like way more than what you are able to do anyway. And I love that idea. I love that vision. So let's say you get a short sword and it has a slightly scimitar sort of look to it, even though that's a totally different weapon class in real life. And I think that advanced armor even has scimitars, but never mind any of that. It's slightly curved or what have you. Now you find another short sword in the dungeon, and it's the same thing. You're like, well, who cares? But this one's red, or it has a hilt that's more ornate, or it's more medieval. Short sword. I'll use my short sword. It just sounds worse and worse. We're going to cap it at 12. Well, I'm going to give it another minute. If we get any more reacts with the green apple. And then we'll try to do YouTube giveaways. But I've got to move things along. I really wanted to hack Lurch Brick, but we're not going to have time to do that. But yeah, now if you find that, you might be looking at the two cards and thinking, what if I build a hero with this appearance that has this more like medieval European look to them, or this more orcish equipment look to them? It's a new way to immerse people. I love it. I love that stuff. Yep, we're capping it at 12. So, who are the reactions? The reactions are Drignol, Aquarian Paul, Leorlek. I found the book. I found the book that Leorlek won in the last giveaway. I'm not proud of where I found it either. I must have looked at it 50 times. I was just going to admit to everybody, Leorlek won a giveaway for the newest Giles McNeil Sunday Quest book, but the advanced copy that I got, replete with errors and all, which I let everybody know, hey, if you want to win a copy of this, it's like the prototype version, then you can do that. And they won, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to ship it out. I lost it. It's gone. It's just disappeared from reality. And I look for it, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I can't find it. It's gone. I'm like, well, keep looking. Send it to me when you find it. Very understanding. Appreciate that. And here recently I was thinking, I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. Nope, I found it. I'm a fool, but I did find it. So here it is. Here's the wheel. We are now going to reveal the winner of the Dreadning deck. Something I've been wanting to give away for a long time. I like the idea of the Dreadning deck, but yep, can't do the artwork. And I don't have a new version of it, at least not yet. We're spinning the wheel right now. Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Show us the lesson that we should learn. It was almost Fawnheart again. It is Nick Soapdish. Nick Soapdish is the winner. I was about to say, Nick Soapdish, congratulations, you have won the Dreadning deck via Discord. Rigged. Ah, that's you. Very good. Yeah, the handles between Discord and YouTube are oftentimes so different. For somebody like Ike, it's always Ike. Brave hero, enter a realm of magic and mystery. What will your heroic name be, Ike? I'm just messing with you. All right, we got to start moving. Let's go. Let's go. All right, this time we're going to do Discord, and we are also going to do chat, YouTube chat. So you're going to do both. I'm going to see how this works out. For me, it's probably going to suck. But to enter the giveaway for this next thing, I'm going to reveal what the emoji will be, and then I want you guys to post that emoji just one time in chat. One time. Do not do the emoji in chat and also the giveaway in Discord. You're only going to get one chance per, and it's just going to cause me extra effort to remove doubles. So please, please, only one. In fact, I'm already starting to see why this might be a really bad idea. Let's see. The react emoji is... crap, it's got to be... It's got to be milk. It's going to have to be milk or water. I'm not going to say what it is yet. I got to show you what it is that's actually being given away. Yoop. The Alchemist Shop. This is another from Flashhammer Creative Studios, part of Advanced Armory. The Alchemist Shop is a deck of many cards. I don't have the count in hand right at the moment, of varying values, and you have the card numbers in the lower right-hand corner also. Some of these are true doubles. They're not just like aesthetically different. They're actually doubles, but that's fine. You'd want that in a deck like this because these are, of course, the kinds of items that you might be able to buy in between quests at the Alchemist Shop. You have things like the Last Chance Potion, cheap and easy to brew. This potion comes in a single serving vial. Drink its crimson liquid at any time to restore 1 lost body point up to your maximum limit. Discard after use. The Minor Potion of Healing, the Potion of Defense, the Potion of Icy Resolve, Potion of Battle, which allows you to re-roll one of your attack dice, Potion of Strength, and so on. You have potions of speed. You have Hearth Wine. You can drink this immediately after taking ice damage from spells, terrain, or other sources, and it'll restore 2 body points. Potion of Restoration, of Grounding, of Battle Rage, of Frosthide, Holy Water, and so on. This is going to give you a ton of options for your Alchemist Shop. Now, I don't actually know if these are AI art. I'm kind of thinking they're not, because this was back in 2022 when that stuff was really a lot easier to see. I'm pretty sure that there was a dedicated artist for the gear and the potions and items and stuff for Flashhammer stuff. So, on phone, cutting in and out. Use milk. All right, so the default, the react emoji for this is... Let's see, what do we have here? What do we have? What kind of emoji can we do that looks the same across both? Oh my goodness. The emoji is going to be... Got it. It's going to be sweat drops. It's going to be this. There it is. Begin. Fight. Finish him. I forgot Sack of Ham is here. I can't say stuff like that. Just gonna transition over. What have I got next? What I have next is a pretty big one. Please do not... Advanced Armory is not AI art. But at the time that I got these, there was a section of Advanced Armory that was AI art. That was disclosed to me by the creator, Tech Spectre. So currently, Advanced Armory is not, but we're talking about when I got these. These are copyright 2022, and the Dreadning deck at that time was AI art. So the disclaimer is important for people who do not want to have that stuff. Uber Ebex, don't start a thread. What are you doing? Sweat drop. I don't see any YouTube. Please be safe if you're on the road. Don't be texting looking for the right emoji only to end up in a ditch. You can enter both. You can either or. Damn it, Justin. He came to recognize, and that's, he redid the Dreadning deck, so it doesn't, none of it should now, but I have reservations about his artist for today, his contemporary artists. But you can enter in either one. You can either post a sweat drop emoji here. You can click on the sweat drop emoji under the giveaway post in Discord. We're going to let it go for another minute. You see how I entered the sweat drop emoji in chat? You just do that if you don't want to go into Discord. Splash. So that's actually the biggest one yet. Gonna give it another few seconds. And then we're gonna go into something a little bit bigger. You've accidentally entered both here and there. You didn't enter on YouTube. I don't see, hold on a second. Am I not seeing all messages? Oh, I wasn't. I see them now. That could also be something naughty. Get your head out of the gutter. Or keep it in there. I mean, you'll fit in just fine. You're fine. I'm not going to disqualify you for entering in both places. I'm just going to not count one of your two entries. It's fine. I'm not that strict. I can explain, officer. Magic potions. Please be safe. Don't enter text giveaways when you're driving down the highway. Especially when you're in a spot where you're losing service, because there's two kinds of lose highway service. And they're both out in the boonies. And it either means a straight shot highway where you can't see anything but flat land and pasture all around you. There's no trees. There's clouds. You don't see where you came from. You don't see where it ends. Or it's twisty, curvy, and you need to both hands on the wheel. I've been on both highways. I'm old and Discord scares me. It's fine. So you can enter here. I just need that splash. I just need the water droplets to count. I'm gonna call it here in 10, 9, 8. I'm gonna drink coffee. All right, we are viewing the reactions in Discord. We're gonna add these first. We've got Michael Bergroff. We've got Drignor again. We've got Nick Soap Dish. We've got Super Demon Wizard. We've got Ribby. We've got Bacon, just Bacon. We've got Kyle Brock, just Bacon. We've got Leorlick again. We've got Fawnheart again. We've got Leonidas again. I'm seeing a pattern here. We've got Baka Gringo. We've got Uber MX. Hey, you entered. And we've got Moke, just Moke. I'll go ahead and type the 555. I probably need to enter in the little names that they have. All right, and now I'm going to enter in the splashes. We've got Ike D. We've got Renarius. Ash Kev, I know who you are. We've got Tech Spectre. We've got... I'm going to skip over Sack of Hams entry, Leonidas, because you guys have entries in there. And Conificent. Conificent. Oh, gotcha. Thank you for the... Thank you for the clarification there. I do appreciate your honesty. And it's kind of for that reason I think I'm going to have to do the next one in one or the other, not both. I don't have a preference. I'm going to start just doing one or the other now. I'm going to probably do the next one in YouTube only. And yes, thank you for the tip there, K-Pyres. Don't use YouTube's emojis. Use the default ones. They'll show up all the same to me. So you definitely have the splash emoji. I tried to pick ones that were... Yeah, you have built-in emoji, so you can do... Scroll past the silly YouTube ones, and you should have, like, people, so you can do stuff like that. We'll keep it really simple for the next one, so it's really, really easy to do. We're going to go ahead and spin this wheel now, though. So let's get back to the streaming. Transition. And here we go. Oh, wait. K-Pyres, did I get you? Are you in there? Oh, I also have Joshua Morale. I'm missing people. Hold on a second. I gotta enter their people first. I gotta enter the people who want to enter. You're Dragnor. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And spinning. Calling it there. The winner of the potion deck is Leonidas. Did you see how it almost stopped on Fawnheart again? Leonidas, you are the winner. So that's Leonidas, who won the Alchemist shop via Discord. Fawnheart won the first one, and they've been, like, threatening to win all of the rest. They're like the bankrupt spot on the Wheel of Fortune board. Just gets so close. All right, congratulations. I'll be in touch at some point in the future over Discord. We're going to wipe out the names. We're going to the next one right now. We're only going to do one or the other from this point on. Let's try YouTube only. I'll show you what you're going to win. I'll show you what's up for grabs here. I do want to remind folks, I have missed you. Were you the last one? Did you enter after I said I'm going to call it? Because if so... I'm pretty sure I entered all those names. See you, Renarius. Entered way before. What's your username? Is it Bacon? Aquarian. Not in this one. Better with bacon is bacon. Nope, that's not in here. If you tap on the emoji icon twice, it'll remove the one that you react with. So if you click on it once, it pops up, and if you click on it again, it goes away. So that might do it. Yeah, because I'm looking at it right here, and it's not there. Unless I'm blind. All right. No, it shouldn't be that it's close to the same person every time, because it should be a random wheel. Yeah, the name wasn't in there. Unless you mean the Dreadning deck. In which case, I remember typing that one in. All right, next one. We move on. Streaming, dual camera. Here we go. Transition. Stop switching and pick one. Not switching. We've done. Each giveaway's had its own set. You stole fizzy lifty drinks. The ceiling needs to wash and sterilize. You stole fizzy. What? I don't know. We're on YouTube only for this one. Pay attention. We are on YouTube only. Pay attention. This is for the Sunday Quest Echoes of the Witch Lord. If you are multitasking, I cannot be held responsible for lack of attention here. This is the Sunday Quest Echoes of the Witch Lord. A 13-part HeroQuest adventure by Giles McNeil. And yes, I'm very aloof when it comes to things like this, so no regrets. We move forward. This is published on Amazon. This is available through Amazon's KDB program. We are going to do a YouTube-only giveaway. And in order to win this, you have to be in the U.S. You have to be aware. I'm going to need your address to send it to you. And you should be aware, disclaimer, this is AI art filled. I mean, it's all over the place in here. This was during... Well, Giles still uses AI art. The last thing Giles put out was... By the Dawn's First Light, which is also the last thing that I have reviewed on my channel, because can't support it. So, you should be aware that while it's not in the quests themselves, there are just pieces of art in here at random points. There's like 4 illustrations and then the cover. So that's what we got. But this is Echoes of the Witch Lord. This is a Witch Lord-based expansion by Giles McNeil. 13 quests. The quests are really well designed because it's Giles, and he does know how to design a good quest. So, we are now going to spend the next few minutes I like that somebody said cakewalk. What if we did... It's got to be super accessible. It's got to be really easy to find in your emoji list. We're actually just going to do... We're actually going to do a smiling face with halo emoji. This is the emoji you're going to look for. It appears on my second row on my screen, but that's the one. We're starting now. We have a few minutes, so let's go ahead. React with this emoji in chat, and you will be entered. Please only enter it one time to avoid me having to read and type your name multiple times and go back through and take it off. And I don't want administrative effort. Time is flying, and I have not gotten anywhere near the bigger things. I'm going to start typing in names now. I got one from Keith Crow. I got one from Michael Burgraff. I got one from Ribby. I got one from Eric Kaiser. Nice. If I typo the name, sorry. K-Pyres. One for Jaster Blaster. Like it. I like it. 13 to be specific. Oh, God. Face with Halo emoji. Face with Halo emoji. It's going to be past your YouTube emojis. Leonidas. 8658. As soon as you see a smiling emoji, that's going to be your Turtle Hermit. That's going to be your clue that you're in the right place. Just keep going. Hermit, spelt funny. Sack of ham, spelt normally. Uber MX, spelt with all kinds of underscores. What do we got next? Super Demon Wizards. Next, we've got Kyle Brock. Then I got Ike after him. Then we've got Conficient. Then we've got Better with Bacon. Then we've got claims of people being a good boy. Okay, so I guarantee Smiling Face with Halo is available on your device. It is a default. Nope, you keep going past your YouTube emoji. It's there. Can you copy and paste it? Let's see. You can indeed copy and paste it also. It's there. It's there. But you can copy and paste it. So I'm giving people another, I'm calling it 30 seconds to get this figured out. It's an emoji. It's an emoji. You're still on YouTube's emoji. Oh. It's not a YouTube emoji. It is an emoji available universally on every contemporary device known to man. But I'm going to put your name in anyway, because it's pretty obvious that you're trying to enter. So you're going to go ahead and get entered. Oh, I think Fawn doesn't want to enter, though. Fawn, are you trying to enter? We're going to do a number on the next one. We're going to dumb this down so people don't have to look through emojis, because that I can see that that's going to be an issue. So we're going to change it a no. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Fawn doesn't wish to enter. That's fine. Okay, we have 16 people. If we're ready. Okay. You're fine, Fawn. You're fine. I'm not gonna force you to. We're going. The winner is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Add fawn anyway. Hold on. Add fawn against their will. No, I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry, fawn. We got to transition over to this. So we're spinning. Spinning now. Spinning now. Here it goes. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Oh my God! It goes to Ike. We need to enter that way. It almost lands on him. Congratulations, Ike. Congratulations. Congratulations, Ike. You win Sunday Quest Echoes of the Witch Lord. I dare you to type rigged in chat now. Okay, you did. Okay. I give up. I give up. I quit. I quit. Rigged. Wait. Congratulations, Ike. For all the support you have been giving the channel lately, I appreciate it, and you deserve it. You deserve it. Here you go. Ike wins Echoes of Witch Lord through YouTube, but I know who you are in Discord as well. Congratulations. We're going to do this in YouTube again. Pay attention. We're doing another one right now. Right now. Don't be a sore winner. Don't be a sore winner. What are you doing? What are you doing? Suck it, losers. All right. Next one. Next one now. We're just doing a number this time. I'm not going to tell you what number it is. This is the Axion Quest Heroes deck. Heroic skills. Heroic skills. I need to give you a disclaimer about this. There are 2 disclaimers about this deck. It looks like a lot of cards here, right? We have a lot of battle skills. We have a lot of lore skills. We have a lot of adventure skills. And we have a lot of adventure skills that have the same, that are just like slightly shade different color. We also have Axion heroes, and we have pre-built heroes such as the fighter, spell sword, barbarian, and so on. We have cards from the Grimoire deck. Oh, the Alchemist shop cards don't belong in there. Grimoire and Arcane College. These don't belong in here. These don't belong in here. Hold up. These are Flashhammer Creative Studios. These are Flashhammer cards. This is part of a different deal. This is part of a different deal. Don't worry about these. Don't worry about these. These are Axion Quest cards. Purely Axion Quest. Okay? Disclaimers. This is not part of a complete... This is not a complete set in and of itself. Okay? This is just Axion Quest, but it's not all of either of the heroic sets. I have built this set from existing Axion Quest releases. So you have a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe there's 10 of each type of card. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Adventuring skills. I don't know why I did 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 15 of these. There's 15 of these. It's fine. There's 10, 10, and 15 skills, respectively, across battle skill, lore skill, and adventuring skills. And then you have a number of Axion heroes. These are the Axion heroes that you get. I'm giving these away because although it is not disclosed by Axion Spice, I strongly believe, beyond a shadow of a doubt, these are AI-generated artworks on these cards, distributed by somebody who is just not disclosing that as the artist. I'm not saying that this is Axion's fault, but you look at stuff like this, and you look at stuff like this lantern, and this shield, and this necklace, and I'm sorry to be an AI investigator, but it does not pass the vibe check. So, keeping the cards that have the the SVG icons from icons.net. But these are part of the giveaway. So all these are one package that I am giving away. We're doing this on YouTube only this time around. A customized, custom-built set of Axion skills. Uh-oh. Shar's getting... She's getting ogre-y. I need to wrap this up. So we're going to do this giveaway, and we're just going to do the number 67. If you enter the number 67 in chat, you will have entered this giveaway. US only, please. US only, please. We're doing, what we got? We got Michael Burgraff. Oh, God. Oh, they're coming. We have sack of ham. Okay. All right. I can do this. You don't scare me. Enter. On principle, I can't type that number. How dare you, sir? I briefly considered 69. We've got, what do we got? Michael Berger, sack of ham. Omen Pyro. Then Eric Kaiser and Fawnheart. And then we got Conficient. Then we got crap. Keith Crow. Okay. Then we've got Paul Cooper. Then we've got Kay Pyers. Then we've got Janoneth 8708. Janoneth 8708. Joshua Morale. Kylie Brock. Hi, Cynthia Miller. And all right. Uber MX. Lore. Uber M. I typed that wrong. Uber M. I typed a lot of stuff wrong, but oh well. Uber X Troll Lore. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going great. How's it going with you? It is going great. It looks like I have everybody. Looks like I don't have anybody. I'm not missing anybody. All right. So, with that being said, we're going to switch over to the wheel. And we are going to click spin. And now we are spinning. Spin the wheel! The winner is Omen Pyro. Congratulations, Omen Pyro. You get my Axion Spice, Axion Quest, heroic skills, and hero cards. This is Omen Pyro. Axion Hero is all I'm going to type, and then YouTube. Congrats. We've given away 5 out of 15 things. I'm going to do one more, because this went on... This oddly took longer than I thought it would for my hour and a half allotment plan. I thought, oh God, I really rugged. So the next one, and I think the last one for right now, sadly, is need to set up a real wheel. I agree. This is Sunday Quest, The Conundrum of Yuckthorn by Giles McNeil. This you will not find on Amazon because it is a limited release that was published for a charity event over the holidays. And I was able to score a few copies of this for giveaways. It does at times go on sale. So every once in a while, whenever Giles feels like it, he will actually republish this and let people know that it's going back up again. This first one, though, it was very limited. He had a date and everything that he was going to unpublish. The AI art disclaimer is here. This thing does have pictures in it that are AI generated, but it is a Giles McNeil Sunday Quest book. Otherwise, he's very good at quest design, utilizing the classic UK EU rules of the game. Actually, besides the cover and the one picture, which you could, can we just remove that if you wanted to? You could just remove it because there's nothing on the other side. That's all the generated art that's in there. So as far as people that are not fans of that kind of art goes, it's not that bad. Is it on Amazon right now? Okay. So this was at this time of publishing a limited release. And it may be that it is out at retail. So if that's the case, then that's fine. This, however, is free. So whoever wishes to enter, you will type in the chat "007" and you'll begin now. I'm not even going to worry about the spelling anymore. We're just going to screw up everybody's names on purpose now. It just hit me, the Turtle Hermit's Master Roshi. Welcome, Master Roshi, to the chat. Did we summon you when we were talking about turtles earlier? Nobody was talking about turtles. I gave a turtle example, and then suddenly everybody was turtle frenzied. Super Demon Wizards and Joshua Morales. Kyle Brock. All right. Gonna give that a little bit more time while I just once again Conficient. When will you be giving away your collection of inappropriate fan art of the Warlock? Anyway. That's a lot of entries. Is that the most entries we've had? That's 17. I just realized we have a total number here up the top. Oh god, there are many Grail games that cost more than that. My goodness. My gosh. Obviously the ones I'm going to name off aren't the Grail game, but Warhammer Quest, although it fluctuates throughout the year, that costs between $600 and $1,000. The expansions for Warhammer Quest cost quite a bit. The classic 1995 edition, anyway. All right, we're going to spin this wheel, so we're going to go over to the stream cam. West Coast waking up. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Ready? We are going to spin the wheel. The winner of the Sunday Quest Conundrum of Yuckthorn Giles McNeil Guide is K. Pyres, who just extremely narrowly won it over Fawnheart. Because once again, it was super close to Fawnheart. I don't know how that keeps happening. That's nuts. That is nuts. Congratulations to K. Pyres. K. Pyres won Conundrum of Yuckthorn. Conundrum on YouTube. Typing has gone to crap. We're not going to worry about it. Ragged. We didn't find out the Grail game. You'll find out once I can get it. I'm gonna try my best. I got like 5 or 6 days to fund. So I will at this point thank you guys very much for coming into the stream. I still have that's 6 things. I had 15. Hold on. I've still got like 9 things. I seriously have like 9 or 10 things. It's not that hard to figure out what the game is, to be completely honest with you. And that might get around. But anyways, thank you very much. We're gonna do another giveaway. I'm probably gonna host one. I don't like live streaming more than once every 2 weeks because it takes a lot of time that I could be using for my scheduled video production, but I still have a lot of stuff and I'm still really behind on my goal. So I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I don't see the logic there. If you want to help, you can help without any further knowledge, and then you'll know what it is. Yes, so anybody who has won today, I need you to comment on this video. If you won in Discord, I'm gonna message you on Discord. So let me just make this super blatantly clear and obvious. Fawnheart, Nick Soapdish, and Leonidas, I'm going to message you guys on Discord because I have your Discord name. It's in my server. At this point, if somebody was trying to be a bad actor and pretend to be you, they would not be able to do so at a level that would get past me. I have your usernames, your specific names. Just keep your reacts on those posts, okay? And I will contact you. I will message you. I'm going to try to do that tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, it's up to you. You don't need to donate anything. Like that's a choice. So please don't. If you don't have the funds or you'd rather they go to something better, please, by all means, donate to something that makes sense for you. Now for the people who won on YouTube, I don't need you to comment. I know who you are. Omen Pyro and K. Pyres, if you are in the Discord, message me now. Message me right away. And I should have done this. I actually should have done this during the stream. If you're not on Discord, Omen Pyro 458. I want you to email me at my business email. That's rewonderland@gmail.com. And I'll get back to you. And then after you have emailed me, I need you to comment on this video saying that it was indeed you. Because nobody else can have this name. Nobody else can have Omen Pyro 458. Anybody can email me. And if it really greatly would not trouble you, I need you to, like, in the email, give me a random animal And then when you comment saying that you did email me, tell me what that animal was, okay? That'll be our little key, and so on. K-Pyres just DM'd me on Discord. That's all I needed. I gotcha. Thank you, K-Pyres. All right, so that takes care of everybody. I got everybody. Emails rewonderland@gmail.com. REWonderland. It should be on my main page. Be plastered everywhere. I'll just type it in the chat for you. This is my business email. Tomb of Macula, that's very kind of you. We had a giveaway. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 to this giveaway. I don't know if it's gonna be this coming Sunday or not. If I can do this coming Sunday, you guys will get plenty of advance notice. Otherwise, it's gonna be 2 Sundays from now. But I'm trying to get a game that is my holy grail of games. It is completely unknown how much it's going to end up costing because it's an auction, and it's so rare that I really don't know where that price will go. Excessive funds that I get, which I doubt will happen, but if I get excessive funds and I'm able to cover the game and I have a lot left over, I'll hold a poll and see what people would like to see. Cave number 7, West Darkfire Pass. That's pretty good cave. It's better than Cave 18. Although your cave's got the weird draft in the corner. According to rogue reports that I don't have access to. Anyway, in the case of I get a lot of funds, but I'm still not able to get it because it goes way above and beyond what I think it will go for, then again, I will hold a poll to see what you guys want me to do with the money, because there's a lot about this that's just not certain. It's just a really uncertain and weird thing. But I got the one opportunity, so I would really like to apply as much as I can towards it. I do need to add, and I want to thank Leorlek for this reminder. As far as AI art and Sunday Quest goes, which I know I've got the message kind of halfway showing on the screen here, the quests are available for free online. When you're buying the books on Amazon, you're really only paying for the convenience of having it printed in hand. I do need to tack on to that clarification that those books are printed close to cost. They still are printed at a profit margin, though. So, I mean, I know that the claim is it just costs what it costs to print them, but there's still a profit applied to it. So I do appreciate the time you guys have spent with me today, though. And I'm trying to figure out what else I need to add on to wrap up. Thank you so much, UberMex. Thank you. Thank you so much for your $20. That should stretch a decent way. Honestly, and anybody who is able to help with the auction, donate to the cause, all of that, I'm going to do my best to get you guys special recognition. I've got Justin Raston, Ike, UberMX, now twice, Kyle Brock, and K-Pyres that I'm going to throw in the credits of my videos for every video that I make for the rest of at least this month, and make sure that you guys are surrounded by the grace of gold. And honestly, anybody else who is already supporting with their monthly memberships and so on, I'm going to do the same thing with you guys. I do want to call special attention to those who decided to come in because of the call to what's the word? Call to action. Should know that as a content creator. The named campaign books, Gamers Quest TV wanted to add on the named campaign books that Giles does, like Echoes of the Witch Lord, are not on Facebook, referring to the Yield In Facebook group that Giles frequents and posts his quests for free. But the individual Sunday Quest books, volumes 1 through 13, currently are released quest at a time each week on Facebook. So those quests are free. The named Sunday Quest books don't have any AR art in them as far as I know. I think they just have like photographs of the the miniatures on the cover, which is the way it should be. And those are awesome. I have no complaints or notes about those. So, yeah. Thank you again, UberMex. ×2. Thank you so much. Thank the rest of you for hanging out with me today. I'll be in touch with everybody over addresses and things like that. I'm going to be shipping out things media mail, so it's going to be cheap and it's going to be slow. But that's kind of the name of the game right now. What else? I'm going to leave the stream up if I can figure out how to get some music going, and if people want to tune in. You did ask me a question, random question. Will you make Gen Con this year? I make no promises. I can't give you my concrete plans, but it is my intention to make Gen Con this year. That's all I can really say right now. It's so early. So, much like in life, I have not won any of that. You win my undying affection, sack of ham. You have won it today. Literally, I have a love-struck skeleton that I'm going to name in your honor. Undying affection. Infested with chaos magic, who was the butcher's daughter. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And thus carries around a sack of ham. That's what you have won from me. An NPC with lore. What else do I have? I think that's it. Let's switch back to the chat window. And I will see you guys in the next exciting adventure. I got a lot of replay content coming up because I didn't have enough time to make videos this weekend. I really just had to do the flippin' live stream stuff. But I don't have to do that again because it's the setup I'm going to reuse every time I have a live stream. I really like this setup. So I can probably go ahead and turn off the... No, I'll keep the text on because who cares? You guys want to sit and watch the commercials again? We'll be going back to that here shortly. And I will make sure that they replay. And I will see you guys later. Oh, Roland Tighter. I saw you walk by the booth I worked at last year, Gen Con. Didn't realize who you were until after you were gone. Oh, no. It would have been great to get a holler. Anybody who hollered at me. Oh, hold on. Omen sent the email. I gotta verify with Omen because it'd be super easy if I could do this right here, right now. My goodness. Hold up a second. Did you start it with Turtle Quest? Did you start your email with Turtle Quest? Miss you all very much. Thank you. That's all I needed. Well, that went off without a hitch. Turaga Kratox, welcome. I'm sorry, you joined at the end of an event, and we're gonna continue the event either next Sunday or the Sunday after. We'll continue to give away things, but just for anybody who is tuning in now, I was able to give away a portion of stuff. We've got these things that I currently have to package and ship out. And I'm here to tell you that while these all look like just small, piddly things, the next round of stuff is quite a lot more. So yeah, stay tuned because either next week or the week after, we've got the Advanced Armory Heroes Guidebook. We've got Snowy's Tome of Maps. We've got the Miskatonic Uprising, 4 quest books all together. We have another copy of Sunday Quest Conundrum of Yuckthorn. We have the Dungeon Designer's deck from Loki. We have another Advanced Armory, this time a whole deck of weapons. It's going to be a... No, the reason is for me to be able to afford my Holy Grail game. But that's it. That's all the time I have. I gotta go make coffee for Shar, or I'm going to have 15 attack dice rolled against me, and I have no way to defend against that. So thank you all very much for your patronage. I really appreciate you. And if you can't, donate or whatever, that's totally fine. Don't worry about that. Just watch videos, and I'll see you next week. So until then, brave heroes. Thank you, and bye for now.
Dark World. It's not a game you just play. Behind every door, a terrifying challenge. Throughout every chamber, unspeakable danger. but deep within a real castle. Victory! Dark World. It's not a game you just play. It's a game you must survive.
Are you brave enough to fight dragons, to battle wicked monsters, to destroy the Sunstone? Introducing Dragon Strike. When Dragon Strike the video ends, Dragon Strike the game begins. Team up with friends to do battle, to defeat vicious monsters. Dragon Strike the video comes in Dragon Strike the game.
There's a brand new game with a brand new board and many sides where perils are stored. It's a magic world of whirling pools, temples and treasures and glistening jewels. If you haven't got the weapons and tools, how are you going to fight those grisly ghouls? Find the key, you're on your way home, but don't forget the cantankerous gnome. Key to the kingdom from Waddington's.
Welcome to a world of wizards, able to transform into different creatures with new powers. The Tower of the Wizard King, a game of battle, territories, and conquest. Enter the tower as a dwarf, emerge a raging minotaur. The Tower of the Wizard King. Go into it with an open mind, come out of it with a whole new attitude.
Space Crusade takes you into warp space to fight the force of chaos. Deep in a parallel universe where nightmares are real. Space Crusade, the ultimate adventure game, where you must use all your skill and weaponry.
Plasma gun, dreadnought!
To battle through infested starships and win the highest rank. The ultimate encounter is here. Space Crusade, now with a new adventure pack.
There will come a time when Earth will be nothing but a wasteland. And there will be a Nephirite overlord, armed with a Gehenna puker, ready to spew burning plasma and melt your head. He is but one of the hideous forces you face in Mutant Chronicles, the game of good versus disgusting evil. Mutant Chronicles, evolution's about to take a nasty turn.
I've replaced your shoelaces with fruit by the foot.
So you did. I replaced your fingers with fruit by the foot.
Bravo. I replaced your bones with fruit by the foot.
Indeed you have. I replaced your guitar strings with fruit by the foot.
Seems like a step backwards, but alright. I replaced your bones with fruit by the foot.
Indeed you have.
I replaced your bones with fruit by the foot. I replaced your DNA with fruit by the foot.
Evolution's about to take a nasty turn.
That would be endgame, my friend.
Fruit by the foot. Fruit-flavored snack.
HeroQuest. Deep inside another dimension, face battling barbarians and evil magic on a quest for adventure in a maze of monsters. This is HeroQuest, the fantasy adventure game where winning means mastering the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And magic.
Fire of wrath.
And the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And magic.
Fire of wrath.
And magic.
Fire of wrath.
And the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And the arts of combat.
And broadsword.
And the arts of
broadsword.
And magic.
Broadsword.
And
fire of broadsword.
Once you get into it, you'll never be the
broadsword.
HeroQuest. Now with 2 new
broadsword
adventure packs, the legend grows.
Dark World. It's not a game you just play. Behind every door, a terrifying challenge. Throughout every chamber, unspeakable danger. But deep within a real castle, victory. Dark World. It's not a game you just play. It's a game you must survive.
Are you brave enough to fight dragons, to battle wicked monsters, to destroy the Sunstone? Introducing Dragon Strike. When Dragon Strike the video ends, Dragon Strike the game begins. Team up with friends to do battle, to defeat vicious monsters. Dragon Strike the video comes in Dragon Strike the game.
There's a brand new game with a brand new board and many sides where perils are stored. It's a magic world of whirling pools, temples and treasures and glistening jewels. If you haven't got the weapons and tools, how are you going to fight those grisly ghouls? Find the key, you're on your way home, but don't forget the cantankerous gnome. Key to the kingdom from Waddington's.
Welcome to a world of wizards, able to transform into different creatures with new powers. The Tower of the Wizard King, a game of battle, territories, and conquest. Enter the tower as a dwarf, emerge a raging minotaur. The Tower of the Wizard King. Go into it with an open mind, come out of it with a whole new attitude.
Space Crusade takes you into warp space to fight the force of chaos. Deep in a parallel universe where nightmares are real. Space Crusade, the ultimate adventure game, where you must use all your skill and weaponry.
Plasma gun, Dreadnought!
To battle through infested starships and win the highest rank. The ultimate encounter is here. Space Crusade, now with a new adventure pack.
There will come a time when Earth will be nothing but a wasteland. And there will be a Nephirite overlord, armed with a Gehenna puker, ready to spew burning plasma and melt your head. He is but one of the hideous forces you face in Mutant Chronicles, the game of good versus disgusting evil. Mutant Chronicles, evolution's about to take a nasty turn.
I've replaced your shoelaces with fruit by the foot.
So you did. I replaced your fingers with fruit by the foot.
Bravo. I've replaced your bones with fruit by the foot.
Indeed you have. I replaced your guitar strings with fruit by the foot.
Seems like a step backwards, but alright. I've replaced your bones with fruit by the foot.
Indeed you have.
I've replaced your bones with fruit by the foot. I've replaced your DNA with fruit by the foot.
Evolution's about to take a nasty turn.
That would be end game, my friend.
Fruit by the foot, fruit-flavored snack.
HeroQuest. Deep inside another dimension, face battling barbarians and evil magic on a quest for adventure in a maze of monsters. This is HeroQuest, the fantasy adventure game where winning means mastering the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And magic.
Fire of Wrath.
And the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And magic.
Fire of Wrath.
And magic.
Fire of Wrath.
And the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And the arts of combat.
And broadsword.
And the arts of
broadsword.
And magic.
Broadsword.
And
fire of broadsword.
Once you get into it, you'll never be the
broadsword.
HeroQuest. Now with 2 new
broadsword
adventure packs, the legend grows.
Dark World. It's not a game you just play. Behind every door, a terrifying challenge. Throughout every chamber, unspeakable danger. But deep within a real castle, victory. Dark World. It's not a game you just play. It's a game you must survive.
Are you brave enough to fight dragons, to battle wicked monsters, to destroy the Sunstone? Introducing Dragon Strike. When Dragon Strike the video ends, Dragon Strike the game begins. Team up with friends to do battle, to defeat vicious monsters. Dragon Strike the video comes in Dragon Strike the game.
There's a brand new game with a brand new board and many sides where perils are stored. It's a magic world of whirling pools, temples and treasures and glistening jewels. If you haven't got the weapons and tools, how are you going to fight those grisly ghouls? Find the key, you're on your way home, but don't forget the cantankerous gnome. Key to the Kingdom from Waddington's.
Welcome to a world of wizards, able to transform into different creatures with new powers. The Tower of the Wizard King, a game of battle, territories, and conquest. Enter the tower as a dwarf, emerge a raging minotaur. The Tower of the Wizard King. Go into it with an open mind, come out of it with a whole new attitude.
Space Crusade takes you into warp space to fight the force of chaos. Deep in a parallel universe where nightmares are real. Space Crusade, the ultimate adventure game, where you must use all your skill and weaponry.
Plasma gun, Dreadnought!
To battle through infested starships and win the highest rank. The ultimate encounter is here. Space Crusade, now with a new adventure pack.
There will come a time when Earth will be nothing but a wasteland, and there will be a Nephirite overlord armed with a Gehenna puker ready to spew burning plasma and melt your head. He is but one of the hideous forces you face in Mutant Chronicles, the game of good versus disgusting evil. Mutant Chronicles, evolution's about to take a nasty turn.
I've replaced your shoelaces with fruit by the foot.
So you did. I replaced your fingers with fruit by the foot.
Bravo. I've replaced your bones with fruit by the foot.
Indeed you have. I replaced your guitar strings with fruit by the foot.
Seems like a step backwards, but alright. I've replaced your bones with fruit by the foot.
Indeed you have.
I've replaced your bones with fruit by the foot. I've replaced your DNA with fruit by the foot.
Evolution's about to take a nasty turn.
That would be end game, my friend.
Fruit by the foot. Fruit-flavored snack.
HeroQuest. Deep inside another dimension, face battling barbarians and evil magic on a quest for adventure in a maze of monsters. This is HeroQuest, the fantasy adventure game where winning means mastering the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And magic.
Fire of Wrath.
And the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And magic.
Fire of Wrath.
And magic.
Fire of Wrath.
And the arts of combat.
I'll use my broadsword.
And the arts of combat.
Westward, and broadsword.
And the arts of
broadsword.
And magic.
Broadsword.
And
fire of broadsword.
Once you get into it, you'll never be the
broadsword.
HeroQuest. Now with 2 new
broadsword
adventure packs, the legend grows.